Hey guys, this is Gamer Jog again. I'm bringing you another classic game, which is, oh yeah, don't really mind that. Don't really pay attention to that. Anyways, I'm bringing you another classic game that is actually the sequel to one of the games I showed you on Golden Ages. As you can tell, I'm kind of having fun making these Golden Age videos for you guys, because they're probably some of my favorite games that I've played. But as you can see, it's Ratchet and Clank going commando, basically Ratchet and Clank 2. So welcome back to the world of Ratchet and Clank. I'm showing you the sequel. Oh yeah, they show some of the first one, them playing the first one. I thought that was a cool cameo they did. I'm showing you the sequel to the first one, which is Going Commando. This entry has you as a classic duo acting as security for a professor's project until it gets stolen by a mass character, of course. And then you are tasked at retrieving it and finding out more about what this experiment actually is. From a story point, I will tell you it's weaker than the first one. However, when it comes to look, feel, and atmosphere, it's way better than the first. The environments feel more varied, enemies are tougher, more diverse. The game's interface, like the menus and the weapon wheel, looks crisper. Plus, it added some new gameplay additions as well as guns, for example. There is new gameplay additions as well as guns. For example, there is a crystal called raritanium that is most abundant on a desert planet where you hover around on a hovercraft and you drill out the ore. But of course, there are enemies everywhere, so be careful. There are also the sewers, which are teeming with those slime creatures from the first one. The deeper you go in, the more ore you will find. Now raritanium is used for weapon mods. Yes. Now we can make your weapons cause more carnage. Ones like a freeze mod, or fire, or lightning. You can only get these mods from a very shady character that always seems to hide in a van and only shows his eyes when you meet. He is totally not selling illegal mods, right? Anyways, you get new weapons in this game, like the ninja stars, which I loved. You can upgrade them to the point to where they completely terrorize your foes. Also spider mines, which you can send out and control manually to blow up on people. The guns get very creative. I also love the addition of an arena planet. One second. Oh yeah, but Arena Planet, which from here on out becomes commonplace in the series, and it's a great thing. It is these places that test your ability to waste enemies as well as being able to dodge a multitude of attacks. Plus, every once in a while, the arena has you fight these boss kind of enemies for oodles of bolts, or a new gadget, or even a completely new weapon. The game added more gadgets as well, like a gadget that looks like a plug for a cord that you use to unlock doors in a tricky laser minigame. There are also Clank segments, but they aren't as epic as the first one. All in all, it's a fantastic upgrade on the first, but the story left a bad taste in my mouth, especially the ending. I'm not even going to spoil it, just know it was very underwhelming. So, he's actually showing some gameplay from this one, believe it or not, on the screen. Yeah, I remember that gun. Yeah, that one was like a grenade launcher. Yeah, I remember that. I think also, was it in this one? I want to say in this one was also the first time that he actually like changed his outfit over time, because in the first one, his outfit stayed the same the whole game. I think the second one was the one that started that. Let me see. Just kind of want to show you guys the menus here. See, the menus look a little better. But yeah, this is definitely an upgrade over its predecessors in many ways. Oh yeah, there was like that shotgun kind of gun. It was cool. It was a cool gun, especially when you level it up. But it, as much as it's powerful from up close and personal, like after a while you kind of find better guns, and it kind of makes that one obsolete, which happens a lot in Ratchet and Clank. Earlier guns, you kind of stop using them after a while because you find much better ones. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, it was definitely an improvement, but also a step back in other ways. Another thing I noticed in the second one, maybe it was just from what I remember, but in the second one it seemed like there was a little more emphasis on blowing stuff up than actual puzzles. Not to say there wasn't puzzles at all. There were, and there was still platforming, but it seemed like there was a little more emphasis on just the destruction, which I had no problem with. It was just mostly the story was just a letdown for me. So just know that if you do plan on playing the second one, which I still recommend you do, because I still believe it's well worth it. Just know that the story won't be as good. But, who knows? Maybe you weren't even playing the first one for story at all. This is more gameplay of the second one. That's actually like the first level, if I remember correctly. But, maybe you were just playing the game just because you got to blow shit up and collect shit. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do like the story bits, in games like this, because it, really adds meaning into these worlds that you go in and out of. It's not just, well, I'm just here blowing shit up and collecting shit. Like, no, there's an actual purpose for it. So, that's pretty much what I wanted to say about this game in particular. Oh, look, he's playing Sly Cooper. And I don't know if you guys caught it earlier, but he was also playing Jak and Daxter, which is another game I'm going to show you. I didn't play the first one, but I played the second, and I still need to get the third. But yeah, that's some gameplay from the first one for Sly Cooper. It's kind of cool how they did that. I didn't remember that they did that. But probably the next video I'm going to show you guys, if it's not another Golden Ages video, okay, I'm going to put it this way. If it is another Golden Age video, it'll most likely be Sly Cooper 2 Band of Thieves. But if it's not, then it'll probably be a 4Experts fighting game video. Because I do still have some fighting games left that I haven't showed you guys. But either way, either one's good. So, that's really all I wanted to say on this game. So, I will see you guys for the next video.